Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? As you can see, I'm still on location, so I don't have my regular stuff with me, but I did want to play a fun deck today. By the way, my voice is off. I've just been talking to a bunch of people this weekend. Thank you, though, for those of you that have come up and wanted to chat, take pictures, whatever. Keep doing so, and if I lose my voice, I lose my voice. But today we're going to be taking a look at a Slogurk deck. We haven't really done that this season, and there's a list I've been sitting on for a little bit, and I think y'all are going to enjoy it, so let's go take a look at it. Alright, so because we're playing Slogurk, we're going to be playing a lot of land. I believe we have 29 or 30 land in this list, and we need a lot of mana, so not a surprise we're going that way. But we've got 2 Go for the Throat, 2 Infernal Grasp, 2 Shigeki, 1 Terra Sunder, 2 Rogues Gallery. I saw this card in another list that was kind of doing something similar, and I thought this was a really cool idea, because you can't really use Shigeki to get a bunch of stuff back in this list, because a bunch of stuff is going to be legendary, but you can get back some of your, like, Terra Sunders, Go for the Throats, whatever. There's a couple of individual spells you can get. However, Rogues Gallery is really sweet, because if we have been putting stuff in the graveyard with various things in the deck, we can get back, like, 3 or 4 things sometimes. That's going to be really, really cool. Then we got 4 Titania. Y'all know what I'm saying. Titania Voice of Gaia. We've got 1 Old Rutstein, 4 Slogurk, 4 Soul of Wingrace, which hopefully will be moving lands in and out of the graveyard. We've got 3 Gix's Command, 2 Kura, which is great in this list. We've used Kura in a couple other lists. But Kura actually works really great here because we do have a ton of lands to go get that do different things. And worst case scenario, if we've been putting a lot of lands into play, we just get a big body at the end of everything. So this is actually a really cool one, and a fun card if we can get it back with Rogues Gallery. Then we have Luca, because we are going to have some mana. This also lets us ramp up to play some of our creatures if we want to play multiple spells in a turn. Also giving Vivian on the Hunt a chance, because this is one of the few times that Vivian's ability to flip stuff in the graveyard could be super beneficial. And then we have 1 Nissa, just because Nissa's great, can make us other bodies, possibly also give us Overrun. And then we have 1 Titan of Industry, because, well, we already have the mana. Let's see if the benefits come through on this. Lands, we're going to be a little bit all over the place. We've got 2 Island, 2 Otawara, 2 Swamp, 3 Takenuma, and again, because we have a lot of legends, 1 Mountain, 1 Sekinzan, 3 Argoth, Sanctum of Nature, 2 Beseju, 3 Forest, 2 Zeotaurus Proving Ground, 3 Maestro's Theater, 3 Plaza of Heroes, 3 Riveteer's Overlook. So yeah, this is going to be a wild ride. We're going to go see if we can get some games in with this and see what happens. Okay, this hand's interesting. Because, I mean, we can Titania. Alright, there's some things here. We could work with this. Alright, let's see what we can make happen. I mean, obviously, we're playing Proving Grounds on 1, and then that kind of... We'll see what we draw. Maybe we get something on 2, and then we can start rolling into these things. Hey, I have a Zeotaurus Proving Ground, too. Question is their turn 2 better than ours? I have a feeling that it is. Interesting. Are they playing a similar deck? They can't be playing a similar deck, right? I mean, I guess they could be. It just feels a little weird. Okay. And they have... They want to Field of Ruin us. Alright. I suppose. That's a very aggressive field rule, but maybe they're looking for a certain color. Maybe they only had colorless mana or something, and they need to get another color there. I could see that being a thing. Alright, a Beseju. I think we can go with this first. Since we really don't have Argoth or anything anyway, this can draw some heat, and then maybe we could lean on these a little bit if things go our way. They have a Soul of Wingrace. Alright. And we also have a Soul of Wingrace. This is a very weird... This is not what we expected to see. But here it is. Why not? We'll take your land. And we'll get another forest? Nah, we're going to get... I guess we'll grab that. The mountain. Why is it not letting me? I was going to say, there we go. I tried to click on it. No attacks. What's funny is the attack I might block here. Wasn't totally sure. Yeah, I was like, maybe. Mostly because we have a backup, and it's just kind of weird having this like standoff. I have a feeling they have another one too, which is why they're even running this into combat. But we'll see. Maybe they're just going to discard it if theirs indestructible. Because like we don't really care that much if they do. All right, you got it. All right, Gankerbloom, all you. That's an interesting one to have there. And we pass. And then I guess next turn we could Slogurk and then maybe use Takenuma. See if we can flip some stuff into the yard. Get a little bit of value while they're trying to keep stealing our land with the Soul of Wingrace. The fun thing is, if this Kura dies, as long as it doesn't get exiled, we can just get something big enough to block Soul of Wingrace for a while. Because there'll already be a 6/6. And opponent's going to attack. We're still going to block. Like that doesn't change that. It is what it is, as they say. Yep, you do your thing, opponent. Are we going to let Kura block? Looks like we are. I'm assuming they're just going to give it indestructible, put another card in their yard. We're going to do this song and dance for a couple turns. Yep, you got it. Alright, then we get us a 6/6. They can destroy the Plaza Heroes, they can put land in their yard, yada yada. That's fine. I'm not even going to mess around and get mana from it. We'll just go get another land. Probably just the island or forest at this point. What do they have over there worth getting? Probably just Field of Ruin. And another Slogurk. So we would have 7 mana. I mean, we technically could Slogurk and solo Wingrace. We could also solo Wingrace and try to keep ours alive. That's a little bit of a silly situation. Actually, we could Slogurk solo, because solo Wingrace will steal one of theirs, actually. So that actually works. So let's do this. Oh, I won't have a... Yeah, I have a black mana out. Because I can take their land and then... No, I won't, because I'd have to use Takenuma. Dang it. So I'd have to take their swamp. I don't know how I feel about this. I kind of want their Field of Ruin, to be honest, but I'll take their swamp. And then we'll play this. Then we'll play this. Alright. Can't get anything fancy this turn, and we'll just hold tight. And then next turn we'll try to go off and do some things. Nope. They have some removal cards they're finally going to play? Nope, they're just checking things out. You know, I guess we get in with this, because we're not blocking with it anywhere along the way, so sure, why not? Try to pressure the life totals. I mean, I don't know, maybe they block with Gankerbloom and give it Death Touch or something here. I ain't got a clue. Okay, that didn't happen. Fun thing is, our decks start out looking very similar, but it turns out they're actually quite different. Alright. Opponent's got a lot of basics, though. They definitely have more basics than we have. At least so far it looks that way. This deals... This is gain 3, or... Just shoot you... I mean, I guess we block. If you kill the 6/6, you kill the 6/6, I guess. I don't know. I mean... Alright, well, that's a thing that happened. Now we can Slogurk and still just do Takenuma. And then go for a Vivian. I'm kind of into it. Conduit of Worlds. Nice. I see where you're doing, opponent. I can dig it. That's kind of fun. They've already played a spell, so they can just play a land here. But it does mean we could still be able to like solo Wingrace or burn down the house or whatever all over again, which is kind of silly, but yeah, is what it is. Maybe we'll find that Nissa. That'd be cool. Alright, opponent's passing. We're gonna channel this. Ooh, there's some lands. What do we want to get back here? I guess view battlefield. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? Getting the Field of Ruin doesn't do much here. I mean, getting Kura lets us come over the top, possibly search for more lands. Priestess Titania still doesn't have an Argoth. Alright, I guess we're just going to get Kura. I think our plan is mostly to play Vivian here anyway. So it's probably mostly fine. Oh, look what we found. That's convenient. We're just going to go all the way. Pay all the manas. Maybe I should have paid one less, but this is probably safe. And then we're just going to destroy this. And then, I don't think they're going to be able to kill... I mean, I guess if they kill Nissa, they kill Nissa. Like, worth it, I guess. They have something that randomly kills, like, an attacking creature. I guess I could return Slogurk to my hand. It wouldn't be the worst thing. Alright. They want their 2/2, duder. Alright, let's see what happens. So far, it's been cool. Like, all of our cards have come into play and been, like, very important and clutch. So this is kind of cool. Yeah, those don't really do much. A land you can get back and a cut down that doesn't kill anything. Alright. Assuming we're going to go after Nissa for at least 2 points. Yep. Could be another burn down the house, which would finish Nissa off. Which would make sense. Oh, there's a Titan of Industry. Wow, okay. That's a thing. That's a real thing, to be honest. Like a no-joke size thing. And Glissa, okay. Well, I guess we... I kind of want to destroy the Fable, actually. Boy. If we destroy the Fable, we at least don't end up in a situation where if they killed Nissa this turn, we'd have to end up dealing with them copying Titans, which could be kind of gross. I don't want to get caught up in that wash, because that could be ugly. I think I only have a couple basics left I can even go get here. Just a swamp with that one. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Definitely not the 11 that we would like to have. So I think we just get Kura here. I guess we pass. Is what it is. I mean, I don't even know. Do we just block Titan? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Because if they attack Nissa with everything, we might just let some of that go through. And then see if we can just grow Slogurk next turn. But I assume they're going to try to take Nissa out here. Because I would. Oh, really? That's all that's attacking Nissa. Interesting. Could be another burn down the house. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could Vivian and Slogurk if it came down to that. Okay. Well, I guess we just block as such. I mean, even if they burn down the house, they would remove the shield from their Titan, and we'd still have whatever, the big, what is that, 9/9 token left over from Kura, so that's fine to block the Titan. Interesting that Glissa didn't try to get any action here. Opponent just said, oops, didn't have anything else to go with. Weird. Not what I would have suspected. We have 6 and 5. 10 is what we need. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are 1 short. We can Vivian. Get a creature, possibly. Kind of like figure out what this looks like. Make a 3/3. I think we just Vivian. We got 37 cards left. Whatever. We get a dude. Let's see what we find. We're at least going to get something on Slogurk, right? Oh, we get 3 somethings on Slogurk. I guess we get a Shigeki. Oh, Shigeki's actually really good here. Because we can use Shigeki to get a Terra Sunder. We can just exile the Duder, and we can get the Rogues Gallery. Yeah, we're good now. Barring something going crazy sideways, we should be alright. Slogurk's also getting close enough to doing some real tramples. That's kind of nice. Alright, let's pass the turn. Let's see what the opponent's got. Well, opponent's checking out their graveyard. Maybe they have some Shigekis of their own. If so, they can Shigeki a great many things back right now. But yeah, if we wanted to, we could Shigeki the Terra Sunder Rogues Gallery, and I think that's all we can get out of the yard right now. And I guess River Tears Overlook? Yeah. Yep, they had a Shigeki. How did we know? Right, seems good. So they got Fable, Conduits, Burn Down the House. Fair enough. I'm assuming it's going to be Burn Down the House, probably followed by Conduit. Because it doesn't do them any good to play Conduit and leave us with Nissa, because then Nissa's just going to kill it. So I assume Burn Down the House has to happen first here. Cruelty Gigs. We both just have Solo Wingrace as the best thing to get. Maybe a Slogurk. Alright, yeah, fine. Oh, you want to make us discard our Shigeki, maybe. They knew we had the Shigeki, so that kind of makes sense. They could also get Luca. Though I think Shigeki's way more dangerous for them. I don't know. It depends on where their head's at, though, right? Because if they burn down the house, then we're left with a big, gigantic creature. I don't know. This is a weird spot. And if they attack, we're probably only blocking with the 4/4 on the Titan, I think. Actually, I don't even think that's the case. We might... If I block with Slogurk... I don't know. This is a very interesting situation. Alright, and they didn't even play the Conduit. Alright. Passing. So they did leave us the Nissa. Which is a little weird. Ooh, an Infernal Grasp. Now things get interesting. Because now we could attack with Slogurk with no penalty here, effectively, because we can just kill Glissa. If we kill off Cruelty, but then we'd leave our shields down unless we wanted to play Luca and make a body. Ugh. This is a real question. Alright, I'm going to do this. See if we can make Slogurk as big as possible and see what options are in the graveyard. Ooh, now we have a Titan. Hold on. Oh, we get any number of them. Yeah. Alright. Oh, so now things change. Let's kill their Glissa. Oh, there's a pause here. Something's happening. Yeah, we have so much life, we don't even worry about the 2 points here. Alright, then we're going to attack with Slogurk. And that's probably it. Mostly because holding on to Kura means we get a gigantic body they can't really do anything about. And attacking right now would just remove the shield on the Titan, but that doesn't really do enough. Alright, opponent's cycling to look for something. This ended up being a long game, but a very interesting one. Alright, so losing their shield there. One's going to go to 12. We're going to go ahead and minus Nissa again. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to go ahead and play Titan. Put a shield. I'm not sure that we need it. And destroy an artifact or enchantment. We'll get rid of that. Alright. Put a shield on the Titan. End the turn. How many cards do we have left? Oh, we got 26. Right. But now we have 2 Tramplers. We got a Flyer. Also have Death Touch on Kuro, which now will just kill a Titan outright. Also now, our Planeswalker, or at least Vivian, doesn't automatically die to Play with Fire. So we can block, prevent the damage from the Titan to kill their Titan. I think we're okay here. I mean, maybe they could have, let's see, they've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They could double Play with Fire, or burn down the house. But that doesn't even kill Slogurk, and then they just die. Alright, there's a burn down the house, which seems fine. Kuro's going to make a big body. What's the next move here? Yeah, because now another burn down the house doesn't do anything. I mean, it does. It would just end the game. Shieldred. I don't know if Shieldred does anything here either. Well, this 9/9 can be blocked, so that's fine. All right. We draw. Also neat. I don't know if it does anything. Wait a minute. We have an Argoth in our yard, so we can get that back. We could play this for max value and just kill Shieldred. I mean, I guess we can kill Titan too. Doesn't really matter. Man, we kind of have an embarrassment of riches. Yeah, opponent just says GG's. Wait, can we not cast this? Green, green. What's going on? Hold on. Oh, I was trying to do double red for some reason. Alright. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I know we have plenty of mana. How come I can't cast this card? That felt a bit strange. Yeah, we're just going to minus. Go ahead and take out the Shieldred. I guess we could take out both of these, which is so weird. But we have that much damage right now. I don't think I've ever done this much with the Luca, but there you go. Alright. Well, they didn't have anything. And we have, I don't know, what is that, like 30 damage or something? More than that. Alright, cool. That was a long but interesting game. Oh, man. We don't have any black mana for the Gix's command here. I'm gonna mulligan. I just feel like, oh no, we picked up another. I've been better off keeping that first hand. Okay, well, this is gonna be a rough one, y'all. Okay. I think we gotta get a swamp with that one. Which is sad, because we're gonna be left not being able to play these 2 Slogurks, but I don't know, maybe I should have gotten an island for that reason, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright, you got it, opponent. You got it. I mean, I guess we're just going to play some things that are going to die. Like, I don't know what's even happening right now. Alright, you got a wedding announcement. Sounds good. Man, I don't know if I want Beseiju or not here. I guess I can't. I think I need Beseiju, actually. Or else I can't cast anything. Yeah. So Titania dies, I'm assuming, because they haven't had to play a removal card yet. And then we just play another Titania? Yep. Sounds about right. Okay, I was kind of hoping we'd get a land so we could set up some situation for like Slogurk and Takenuma. But, I guess we just put this into play so we maybe get access to Gix's command soon. I guess Titania's dead again. Yep, no surprise. Funny thing is, we can return 2 creatures and it's just going to be 2 Titanias. But this won't be the worst thing, right? We can Gix's command, sweep the board. If we get a land, obviously, and there's a lot of ifs here. I wonder, I guess since we have Gix's command, even if we were to get a land and could Slogurk plus go for the throat, it's still not worth it. We'd just be wasting go for the throat when I can already kill stuff with the command. Scrub's Hive. Boo hiss. Alright, well, this is all about do we get a land here or not. Ooh, we did, but that is not the one we wanted. Okay, do we just QQ here? And then we'll play Takenuma. Play Gix's command. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, it's not great. Destroy everything 2 or less and return 2 creatures. I mean, that's all we got going here. I mean, I guess we could have killed the other guy too, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to give the opponent GG's. Like, we didn't draw lands, or we're so far behind here. I'm just going to let them have that one. Wow, no green mana, huh? You know what? I'm going to keep it anyway, though. We have a lot of green, and we'll just see if we get there. That's going to be the plan. Okay, so far, plan is terrible. Yeah, that doesn't help. Doesn't help. I mean, I guess technically we can get a forest, but we can't do anything with it this turn. Though, I say maybe that's not awful, because they play something we could kill here, which, okay, that's not an angel I really want to waste anything on. And now that they might be playing angels, I probably want to wait and kill something bigger. So let's see if we can play this and get this down. Get that. Get another forest. So now we can cast all the things in our hand. Well, except for Gix's command, but I mean, I guess we can try to go get a swamp with that. I mean, playing white, I'm sure they have like 80 ways to deal with the solo Wingrace here. Yep, feel free to attack. We can't block. Oh, we're just depopulating straight up on a 1-for-1. Wow. That was not something I would have predicted. Okay, well, Slogurk it is, I guess. We'll get that other swamp. And, yeah, I guess we just pass. That was a very aggressive depopulate. I'm like, is their hand just nothing good? Let's get rid of you. So that Inspiring Overseer ain't too big. Alright. Now my concern is that we could end up with a not so big... I mean, I guess if they have a... I don't know, we'll see. It's possible they could just have a Wandering Emperor here. Oh, opponent, it tramples. Alright. I mean, they also may have something to sweep the board again, too. But if so, I think we're going to go ahead and just cycle the Xenosaur's Proving Ground and just return some lands to our hand. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Well, we did find an Argoth. I don't know if that's going to matter or not. But we get... Trying to think if we want to pull stuff out of the graveyard, knowing that we have another Titania. I guess we at least get Zeotor's Proving Ground, because, like, we get something immediately back for that. Yeah, I guess so. We'll take at least 2 of them. Because we can put some of them right back in. And I think that's fine. We play this, though. Now that we have a solo Windgrace, that sort of changes things, doesn't it? Alright. Alright, the last swamp. More depopulates. No, it's probably like farewells now, right? Because that's the way it goes. Oh no, Sarah Paragon. Alright, that's actually not too bad, believe it or not. We could live with that. I think this is where we cast this. Let's see. Each creature with power 2 or less. Then get rid of the bigger thing. Alright. Destroy power 2 or less. Oh. Will it not let me select that? I don't know why not. Destroy each creature with power 2 or less. And get rid of their biggest thing. Resolves. Then we attack these. Get this. I don't think there's anything else to get, so we're all good. And we already played a land. Opponent takes 8. We end the turn. We'll probably just cycle Zeotor's Proving Ground here. Alright, well, at least we can hopefully deal with that. Uh-oh, what are they doing? Okay, just an Overseer. I was like, wait a minute. Like, alright. So we're probably good. Oh, well, never mind. Now I know we're good. That's not what I was expecting to do here, but we will gladly take it. Destroy small stuff and your big stuff. We will play this. Nothing to go get. We will attack these. Don't even want to... I guess we'll at least get the life and put it back in the yard. I mean, that is a 3 life swing there. Alright, we end the turn, I think. And then I could discard a card, a land, to be able to flip Titania. Oh, yet another depopulate? Boo. I guess we just draw a card here then. Probably with just the forests. Get what we can out of this. And maybe we're just going to start making 2/2s with Argoth. That might just be how we have to deal with this. Oh, never mind. That's not how we have to deal with this at all. The deck's like, nah, fam. I got you. And we can get Titania back? Oh, this is so good. Alright, off that thing. And then we just go with this. What do we have? Hold on. We have 2, 4, 6. Alright, fair enough. 3, 4, 5. We gotta pay the iron price for part of this. I'm game. I mean, I guess technically I could have played Argoth, but it would have came in tapped. So, make a big body. Alright. We weathered the storm of, what, 3 depopulates and Phyrexian, 2 Phyrexian Vindicators? Alright. There's a Giada all by her lonesome. Yep, you can have all the little ends you want, opponent. All the little ends you want. We're going to play this. No white. We will get Slogurk. We will get, for black, Solo Wingrace. For red... Oh, actually... Yeah, don't have anything else. I mean, I guess. It doesn't matter if we get multiples of the same thing. We'll get Titania for green. Alright, so hands reloaded. We will +1. we will Titania, since we're definitely at the card limit that we're looking for. I think we play Takenuma and take out Giada, because I think that's the only way this can even go sideways at all. So, as much as I don't want to, I think it's the safest plan. Oh, wait. Do we have another Takenuma in play already? Yeah, that's alright. That's fine. We'll keep it. And then we'll just get rid of this. Yep, and then if opponent scoops. Alright, let's keep it. Let's see what we can do with this. We at least can cast things. We can't cast Slogurk, but at least not immediately. Don't know how much it's going to matter. But let's see. Alright, Shigeki did. Yep, you got it. Yeah, let's just go with this. Assuming the opponent's going to draw here. Yep, there's for discovery. Alright, we'll kill an Obliterator. Okay. Don't have any lands in the yard yet. I mean, I guess we could Slogurk, but we don't really get anything. So, I guess I'm going to go with this. Go ahead and put this into play. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I was wondering. Another Obliterator. Alright. Tis what it is. Gonna go with this. Maybe they have some... They're gonna show us a magical fight spell or something. Pass. We do have more removal spells, so maybe we'll find one. Our turn. Well, speaking of which... Let's go Slogurk. See if we can bait some spells from the opponent here. Mostly want them to tap that other blue so we can kill their... Nope, that didn't happen. Alright. No attacks. In the turn. There we go. That's all we were looking for. Now if they do something and sweeps the board or whatever, we at least just can play Vivian, I hope. Alright, what did they discard? There was a land and a cruelty. Another Obliterator. My goodness. Alright, well at least we drew this. That's something, right? Let's put 2 counters on... Actually, hold on. Cancel that. Yep, just want to double check. Alright, we're going to get rid of Obliterator. So I'm going to get rid of their most big thing, most expensive thing. And we will put 2 counters on something. Get some lifelink out of this. Put some counters on Slogurk, actually. Yeah, that sounds good. Attack. And get that Shipwreck Marsh. Love that. Okay, they have a lot of mana here. I mean, we got rid of 3 Obliterators. So now, even if they get an Obliterator, we can attack with everything past it. So that's kind of nice. And if we get a land in the yard, wouldn't even do them any good to block Slogurk because we could return it. So that's cool. Wow, do you know this is the first time I think we drew Old Rutstein this whole video? Like, I legit almost forgot this card was in the deck. That is wild. Okay, well, we have an Old Rutstein. Huh. Let's go with this first. Gonna go scoop a swamp. Alright, you're playing mono green. Oh, you're playing that. Alright, well, we gotta find one of our sweepers in. That's gonna be our only real help. We got nothing here to start with, though, so that's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Alright. Oh, so we're playing the blue-green version, which is going to be even more problematic. But yep, we go to 20 and we get a poison. Alright. I guess we just go with this. And it's something. Hopefully it blocks well. I kind of want to get a treasure out of this. Well, treasure means 1. Lands in the graveyard, so that's good. That was not... And honestly, we could have used that. Dang. The one time you show up, Brett Stein, you actually don't even help us. You actually hurt us. Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright, Storm Chaser Drake it is. I guess we don't get attacks this turn, so that's good news. Right? I mean, if they did, we'd block, obviously. Oh, did not find a land there. Treasure would have been good, too, to be able to just get down a Kuro. Would have been super sweet. Oh, boy. Alright. I guess this is all we're doing here. Playing this Knucklehead and then just letting things go. Only 1 land in the yard. We can discard something, which may just end up being Vivian. 1, 2, 3. We attack here. We try. You know what? I guess we'll attack. I mean, we got to nickel and dime some damage somewhere along the way. Let's see what happens. I mean, I doubt they're gonna. I was gonna say play a card to save a creature here. That'd be kind of silly. The sad part is maybe we just discard Nissa. I mean, they could play a couple of enchantments. I don't think they do though. Rot Priest. Now that's gonna make it really difficult for us. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Yep. Oh, they didn't even attack there. Interesting. Huh. I don't think life total matters, but I don't think Nissa does much either. But there is a world where maybe we could get a sneaky overrun. So I guess we hold Nissa and we get rid of Vivian. Alright. I mean, I guess we could also just get rid of another Slogurk, but we're not doing that. Not yet. That's at least for sure castable here. Okay. And if I was gonna say, and if that starts giving us treasure, then it becomes a lot less bad. Ooh, Rogues Gallery. Does that get us anything? Just a solo Wingrace. I say just. That's actually not terrible. So now we have treasure that we can potentially Nissa next turn. So this becomes a pretty interesting thing that we didn't have a second ago. They could also just blink everything out of play here. That's another reality. What are we looking to do? We attack with Slogurk, and then we're just like chump blocking with things. If we play Nissa, we get to go for +2. If we minus Nissa, get to like -7. That wouldn't be enough anyway. 4, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That wouldn't even be it. So let's get in one with Slogurk and see if somehow we don't die. Like, this is our plan. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to blink a bunch of stuff. Then we take a bajillion counters. And then that's game. Okay, Tybar Stand doesn't get us killed, so that's fair, I guess. Alright. I mean, we're still going to be in rough shape. We could still die next turn to just poison. Okay. That at least puts us within shouting distance that this could happen. But I mean, they could just poison us for 3 and then, yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, we're dead. Like, if they're already wasting that with nothing going on, like, we're dead. Ooh, this is interesting. Alright, let's see what happens. I mean, we can kind of play a few things here and see what's up. Alright, well, here comes the red cards. Doo. Play this one. Now I'm kind of hoping to find some lands we can put into the yard if we're going to be able to play Titania and get some life back against the red deck. That could be pretty key. I mean, this is going to be about worthless, this fight. Like, maybe, maybe not. We find something to do with the Titan down the road. Alright, that doesn't particularly help things, but we're going to go with this anyway. And then maybe we can find a land that goes to the yard and get a bunch of life this turn, and we'd be great, right? Phoenix Chick, sure. Opponent's attacking with those. I think we let them hit us once. I hate it, but I think we do. They were double checking, like, you have reach and you didn't block. I was like, well, because I don't want to lose my Titania. My thought here is if we can get a land that goes to the graveyard, we'd be preventing one from a Phoenix Chick. But, oh, and then they just scoop. Okay, well, that works. Alright, I guess we're going to try to work with this. But this feels dangerous. We'll see, though. I mean, we can at least get green out of these. We have 2 Titania, so if one dies, it's okay. Solo Wingrace could bring a land back. So maybe there's options here. We'll see. Alright, starting with the forest. Alright, well, looks like another red deck. Alright, well, I guess our plan is going to be try to just keep Titania alive and do Titania Solo Wingrace shenanigans. Maybe. Here, I guess we get a swamp. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to still get a forest there. I don't know. But hopefully Titania doesn't die. If Titania doesn't die, we're probably still okay. Alright, that's actually pretty key here, believe it or not, because it lets us play our Solo Wingrace on time, which is huge. The only downside here is if they actually play like Mechanized Warfare, we'll probably have to use a Terra Sunder, because we wouldn't gain quite enough life next turn, I think, to feel real positive, especially if they played something like a Thundering Raiju behind us. Yeah, I'm not even blocking. This is a similar case where we had the last game, where like if we block, we're preventing 1 when we can gain 2, right? That just doesn't, it's not that effective. We're risking losing the creature to save a minimal amount of damage. We had a lightning strike as it turns out anyway, so that would have been the right answer. This is also big now. This lets us get a swamp, right? Alright. So now we can start doing some things. Do this, get an overlook, so we can get a swamp to make sure we can cast a Gix's command. And this is probably going to end the game here. We will attack. We're at 15. And we have no reason to block here unless something crazy happens. Since we have the Gix's command and we can start... We can gain life, where Solo Windgrace is going to bring back a land. It's going to get us another 3 life, plus the lifelink from the Gix's command. And we sweep their board. This feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. And again, they attack, we're not blocking. Yeah, we're at 15. Like, if you can find something, go for it. I mean, when we have a pile of creatures that are assisting us in gaining life, we have 0 reason to put them at risk here when we're only taking 3. Alright, go to 12. This is pretty good too, considering we were on the draw. I mean, we were on the draw and we only had a 3-mana play with our lands coming in play tap, so that was pretty good. Alright, so let's do this first. Get maximum life on the turn. We'll get an island. And then we will command, destroy everything, and put some lifelink counters on something. Probably be Solo Wingrace. But that's probably going to get a concession here from the opponent. Because at the end of this turn, our life's about to be 20-some. Yeah. And I don't think they can recover from this. Yep. We will get this back. Get another island. Yeah, so we gain that 3, and we're up to 18, then we go to 25. Yeah. That's pretty strong against mono red. Yep, not blocking was the right call. Alright, so overall, for the list, I didn't really have a big problem with it. I think we could have got away with playing another Terra Sunder, really. I think if anything disappointed, it really was the Planeswalkers in this list. I don't know how bad... Like, I feel like the Planeswalkers would still be fine if we were playing against, like, the mono-white decks, so you weren't really worried about getting beat by, like, Farewell or something. But I think this deck needs a few more early plays to help it out. So I would probably be willing to give up the 3 Planeswalkers to probably play another Old Rutstein, a Terra Sunder, and some other creature early. Some 2-mana thing. Whatever you want that to be. And I think it would probably be okay. The Rogues Galleries, while also nice, were kind of cute. But I don't think they did quite enough, honestly. I would be okay getting rid of Rogues Galleries as well. Though, they did help in the deck. I mean, I think the matchup we played against a white deck or something, we were able to get creatures out of the yard. So, it does have uses, but I'm not sure how great it is. I would like to have probably some more mana creatures or something else early where the opponent has to spend some removal going after those things and then open the doors for other stuff. Maybe we just play like 3 Scrap Gorgers or something in here. But we've got 2 Go for the Throat, 2 Infernal Grass, 2 Shigeki, 1 Terra Sunder, 2 Rogues Gallery, 4 Titania, 1 Old Rutstein, 4 Slogurk, 4 Soul of Windgrace, 3 Gix's Command, 2 Kura, 1 Luca, 1 Vivian, 1 Nissa, 1 Titan. And then lands, we have a whole slew of stuff. 2 Islands, 2 Otawara, 2 Swamp, 3 Takenuma, 1 Mountain, 1 Sekinzan, 3 Argoth, 2 Beseju, 3 Forest, 2 Zeator's Proving Ground, 3 Maestro's Theater, 3 Plaza of Heroes, 3 Riveteur's Overlook. But like I said, I think we could get away without playing the 3 Planeswalkers, and you could probably cut the 2 Rogues Galleries, allow yourself to play an extra Rutstein, an extra Terra Sunder, and 2 or 3 of something else, whatever we want that to be. But probably an early mana creature to help out with this deck. Now, that being said, I think the deck is okay if you want to play it in the play queue. I wouldn't necessarily play it on the ladder because I don't think you're going to be able to ever beat the blue-green poison deck with this deck. I mean, I'm going to say never, but very tough to win that matchup. Probably lower than 20%, maybe even lower than 10%. Also, I don't think you're going to really beat the mono blue decks either because you don't have anything. Now, if you add in those early mana creatures and stuff, maybe. But before then, I don't think you have a real shot of beating the mono blue decks either, and that's a real problem. So if you're worried about those 2 particular decks on the ladder, I don't think you can even consider playing this. Now, in the play queue, go nuts. You can play all kinds of stuff with it, and I think it's fine, but I would not try to play it on the ladder without making those changes to ramp up abilities to be able to play your other cards. I think if you do that, you could have a shot. Expect the final list to have a couple of updates where we're going to put some of those mana creatures in and reduce the number of Planeswalkers. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to play Titania, or talk about Titania Nature's Lore. What I like about this card, though, is it's really kind of cool for this type of deck. Like, if you were to play something like this in Commander, this is a really good card. One, just being able to play lands out of your graveyard, or forest particularly, but there's a lot of things that count as forests. And getting a creature every time a forest comes on the battlefield is awesome. And then when you have an elemental die, you actually get to mill and put more things in the graveyard. You get to start the cycle all over again. It's almost like a 1-card machine of its own, which is pretty sweet. And then, of course, you can pair that with the other Titanias, where if you have lands dying, you're getting extra bodies. And then you have all kinds of stuff happening, which is actually pretty sweet. So I like how this card kind of calls back to one of the other versions, but also gives you a new way to build and play with it. But if you wanted to play the old one, it kind of pairs with it well, too. And the other thing is, too, this card's not that expensive. It's only about $5 or $6. So if you do want to add one to a Commander deck, it's not a bad call. But if you enjoyed today's deck and you're looking for more quirky, weird things, check out this Abzan's list we played with Ratadrabix that actually can do some really big things. So that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.